in 10, 15 years' time, we'll be in a kind of new golden era of discovery. That's why I hope, a kind of new renaissance.
We're in the thick of the AI revolution, but we might look back on January 2014 as one of the most pivotal moments in business history. That was the month that Demis Hassabis sold his AI company, DeepMind, to Google. He rebuffed a higher offer from Meta's Mark Zuckerberg, and the acquisition scared Elon Musk so much that he decided to launch a rival company with Sam Altman, now called OpenAI. Fast forward to today, and Demis is still the one to beat. He runs all of Google's AI initiatives, including Gemini, which is quickly eating away at OpenAI's user base. In his spare time, Demis won a Nobel Prize, and he runs a startup called Isomorphic that wants to solve all disease with AI. I sat down with Demis at the World Economic Forum in Davos to learn where he thinks the future is heading. I'm Allison Chantal, and this is Fortune 500 Titans and Disruptors of Industry. We'll be back with Demis after a quick message from our sponsor.
This is on the topic of every CXO conversation I'm a part of. And I think the thought process has to be looking for high impact areas that may not be necessarily the most glamorous or high profile functional areas, but are ripe for automation and use of this technology to create efficiencies as well as innovation. And over time, AI agents will be also in customer facing and growth oriented domains. In our case, Deloitte, we're using it within our finance organization, looking at very mundane processes like expense management and working capital management. We're seeing other organizations using it in call centers and with software development that can be automated. It comes down to intentionality. And so I think that intentionality in going functional area by functional area, in concert with business and IT leadership in an enterprise, it needs to be a mainstream business planning effort that's budgeted, that's KPIs are developed, and there's real accountability for actual business outcomes and impact because of agentic capabilities.
Following Google's DeepMind acquisition, the company repeatedly made headlines for its accomplishments in AI. In 2015, the company's AI model, AlphaGo, became the first computer to defeat a champion Go player. And later on, it defeated top players in chess, Stratego, and StarCraft II, which is a popular real-time strategy computer game. In 2020, Google's DeepMind AlphaFold 2 solved the protein folding problem. For decades, scientists had struggled to predict how a protein sequence forms in its spinal structure. The model accomplished this with remarkable accuracy. The team has since scaled its process to predict over 200 million structures, all of which are now available in an online database. Hassabis received the Nobel Prize in Chemistry and a knighthood in 2024 in part for this achievement. Under Google and Alphabet, you've been able to have a lot of moonshots, take risks, try things that haven't necessarily led to money immediately, but have been profound breakthroughs.
Yes.
And one of them, you won a Nobel Prize. Yeah. So I was wondering, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's incredible. I was wondering if you could just tell me a little bit more about AlphaFold and why that's such a big deal in terms of how we could be looking at solving diseases moving ahead.
Yeah, I think this is one of the benefits of being as part of Google and Alphabet, was having the resources and the time to really go after these sort of deep scientific problems. And AlphaFold, I think, is the best example of that. It's basically a solution to a 50-year-old grand challenge in biology of, can you determine the 3D structure of a protein just from its amino acid sequence, basically from its genetic sequence? I think we'll have used these AI technologies to solve many big problems in science and things like new materials, maybe help with fusion or solar or optimal batteries, some way of solving the energy crisis. And then I think we'll be in a world of radical abundance where we can use those energy sources to, travel the stars and explore, the galaxy. That's what I think our destiny is going to be.
Amazing. Well, thank you. I hope that that's what you build, and thank you for all your efforts on it.
Great to talk to you.
Likewise.